I don't know about you, but I spent a large portion of my time on the lines flying solo. I was so nervous when I first started flying team that I couldn't even do a hover. See that picture right there? I couldn't even do that. The reason for that is because I just didn't have any confidence in my flying. So I started concentrating on maneuvers often used when you're flying with a bunch of people around. Now, what do we all have to do when we fly? We have to land. And when it comes to team flying, there's no cooler way to land than with the rollover landing. So that's just what we're going to go over today to help build some confidence. So you pick a spot on the field, right? Right now I've got a spot next to my buddy's kite. I'm going to be position 2 in this scenario, okay? So you take off, you come around, and in all of these, he's in front of me, he's about to land. He lands now, I come over him, and I land, doing the rollover landing. Okay, that's a rollover landing. For me, the hardest part of the maneuver was bringing the left wing up and around in reverse for a nice proper landing, which that one right there is not. So the first few are not that good, as you can see. That's why we practice. A few things have to happen for this maneuver to work. First, you drive the right leading edge down almost into a hover. What happens then is you have to slow the kite down just enough. Now here's when it gets tricky. You have to find that fine balance between the left and right brake line. Once you drive that right leading edge down, you got to slow it way down. Then use your bottom left line to reverse that left wing into position. Check this out. Drive down the right leading edge. Use brakes to slow down. Then what I had to do was really concentrate on bringing that left wing up and around using the reverse or bottom line. I call it the reverse line. So you go look down, and then that left wing comes up and around. I really love making these videos because what I'm noticing is that it's almost 4 steps: down into a hover, reverse into a right facing hover, reverse into a regular hover, and then reverse into the landing. Well, that one was not good. So now is as good time as ever to go on my rant about reverse flying. First of all, I think it looks cool, but more importantly, nothing has connected me to the kite like flying in reverse. It's hard to explain. It's like the more I flew in reverse flight and did maneuvers in reverse, the more I understood like what my inputs were actually doing to the kite. And then for good measure, we'll just do one on the opposite side. And I'll just leave you with this. The more I concentrated on team maneuvers when I was flying solo, the more confident I got once I stepped on the line. So I always tell people, spend some time flying with a purpose. Specific maneuvers like the rollover landing, or like in my other video, the 180 go. Or I like to imagine I'm doing a ball burst, right? So in all positions, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You imagine you're in either one of those positions, you burst out and then reverse back to ball. Anyway, I hope this helps. I really enjoy these videos, and if it helps just one person, then I'm happy with that. I mean, I want more people to get on the line and to feel comfortable once they get on the line, and that just happens with building some confidence. So that's what all these videos are going to be about. Please feel free to engage, leave a comment, a question, share it with somebody, with some of your friends. Even give me some ideas, things you might be struggling with. And most importantly, as I always say, keep on flying.